Chapter 16, Anatomy of the Heart. Objectives. Describe the location of the heart. Name the 3 layers and the covering of the heart. Explain the function of the heart as 2 separate pumps. Identify the 4 chambers and great vessels of the heart. Explain the functions of the 4 heart valves. Describe the physiological basis of the heart sounds. Describe blood flow through the heart. List the vessels that supply blood to the heart. Identify the major components of the heart's conduction system. Key terms: aortic valve, atrioventricular valves, atrial conducting fibers, atrium, automaticity, AV node, bicuspid valve, cardiology, chordae tendineae, conduction system, coronary arteries, electrocardiogram, ECG, endocardium, epicardium, great vessels, heart, his Purkinje system, interatrial septum, interventricular septum, mitral valve, myocardium, pacemaker, pericardium, precordium, Purkinje fibers, rhythmicity, SA node, semilunar valves, tricuspid valve, ventricles. Summary outline: function, location, and size of the heart. The heart, size of a fist, is located in the lower mediastinum toward the left side of the sternum. It is located between the 2nd rib and 5th intercostal space. The heart pumps blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients and picking up waste. The heart's layers and covering. The heart has 3 layers: endocardium, myocardium, and epicardium. The heart is supported by a sling-like pericardium. 2 layers of the pericardium form the pericardial space, contains serous fluid. A double pump and 2 circulations. The right heart pumps blood to the lungs for oxygenation, called the pulmonary circulation. The left heart pumps blood throughout the rest of the body, called the systemic circulation. The heart's chambers and great vessels. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. The atria receive the blood and the ventricles pump the blood to the pulmonary and systemic circulations. Heart valves. The purpose of heart valves is to keep blood flowing in a forward direction. 2 atrioventricular AV valves are the tricuspid valve, right heart, and the bicuspid mitral valve, left heart. The 2 semilunar valves are the pulmonic valve, right heart, and the aortic valve, left heart. Heart sounds. The heart sounds lub-dub are made by the vibrations caused by closure of the valves. The lub, S1, is caused by the closure of the AV valves, the atrioventricular valves at the beginning of ventricular contraction. The dub, S2, is caused by the closure of the semilunar valves at the beginning of ventricular relaxation. Pathway: blood flow through the heart. The right heart receives blood from the venae cava and pumps it to the lungs for oxygenation. That is nice. The left heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and pumps it to the systemic circulation. Blood flow. Oh, wow. that's so cool. I love it. That's like Auntie Tiffany's, huh? I'll be done in just a sec.
Hi, everybody. Study hard. So you can all pay your taxes. No, just being funny.
It's not going to be edited. I don't know if anyone will listen to these, but I will. Hey, go over there,
My
vacuum.
professor, he used to put jokes on,
Oh.
and it was so funny. And I told him, his name was Dr. Sinclair. I said, "Oh my gosh, you are such a hoot." And he said, "It's nice to know somebody listened through the whole thing."
Yeah.
And I said, he'd be like, "Hello, anybody here? Hello?" Because they're in the sound.
That's funny. So the dub S2 is caused by the closure of the semilunar valves at the beginning of ventricular relaxation. Pathway: blood flow through the heart. The right heart receives blood from the vena cava and pumps it to the lungs for oxygenation. The left heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and pumps it to the systemic circulation. Blood flow through the heart is summarized in the flowchart in figure 16.6. Shunts alter the path of blood flow through the heart. Blood supply to the myocardium. The left and right coronary arteries supply the myocardium with oxygen and nutrients. The left coronary artery branches into the left anterior descending LAD artery and the circumflex artery. The coronary veins drain the unoxygenated blood and empty it into the coronary sinus, which empties into the right atrium. Cardiac conduction system, the SA node, generates an electrical signal, cardiac impulse that moves through the heart in a coordinated way. The electrical signal causes the myocardium to contract. The pathway followed by the cardiac impulse is summarized in figure 16.9. Cardiac muscle displays automaticity and rhythmicity. The SA node is the pacemaker of the heart. And pacemaker cells throughout the heart fire at different rates, normal, slow, and slower. The electrical activity of cardiac muscle is recorded as an electrocardiogram. And that's just the summary for chapter 16. More to follow.